Good day, everyone. How you all doing? Welcome to day four of our emotional health talk series. And today we are going to talk about how to protect your emotional energy. Just like just as like our phone battery that needs to be charged to keep alive, else it drains out. Exactly, it's like our emotional energy that needs to be protected to stay healthy. Because when our emotional energy is high, we feel motivated, we feel happy, we feel alive. But when our emotional energy is low, then we can feel angry, get upset easily, even stressed. So we need to protect our emotional energy. It's very important. So let's define emotional energy. What does it mean? We say that emotional energy is simply how strong you feel. It's simply the inner strength that we used to relate, that we used to feel, and that we used to respond to life. That strong will spirit within you that helps you to relate, feel, and respond to life. Then it helps, this emotional energy is very important that we protect it because it helps us to stay calm in life. It helps us think clearly. It helps us handle problems without feeling overwhelmed. Then emotional energy affects every aspect of our life, such as our mood and motivation. It affects our ability to forgive, ability to love, ability to make decisions, and it helps us handle stress and conflict. So you see, emotional energy is very important in every aspect of our life. So we need to protect it. It is very important that we do protect it. So many of us protect our homes, protect our phones, protect our physical health, but we forget our emotional health. We forget that this emotional health, energy needs to be protected too, because when we neglect our emotional energy, we tend to burn out easily. Emotional burnout increases. It affects our relationship with others. It affects our self worth too. It can make us anxious, there will be resentment and emotional fatigue. It can even make us see small problems as very strong or big, and it can make us get angry. Make us get angry easily. So let's talk about the things that drains our emotional energy easily. Let's talk about being around difficult people. Have you ever been around a difficult person before? If you haven't, I have. And I can tell you this for free. Being around a difficult person is emotionally draining because they bring a lot of drama into your life. They always complain, they always insult, they always disrespect, blame, etc. Being around a difficult person can drain your emotional energy. Then pretending to be okay, pretending to be fine drains emotional energy because for how long are you going to pretend? Saying yes when you are meant to say no, or when you feel like saying no because you fear people are going to see you as weak, or you don't want to kind of lose close friends and family because if you say no, they will see it as refusal. Then um trying to please everyone, it's emotionally draining because this leaves you exhausted and very unhappy too. Then holding on to painful experiences. This one depends on emotion too, because when you keep holding on to past experiences, such as anger, such as not talking about sadness. Maybe when you are sad or you lost a loved one, you keep bottling up such emotions, you keep holding on to those emotions without letting them out. It can be emotionally it can be emotionally draining. Yes, it can. Then we have negative thinking. There are some people that are like that. They have this inferiority complaints, or let's say they have this low self-esteem where they get to compare themselves with their age mates and be like, look at what my age mate has achieved and I'm still here. They tend to criticize themselves, they tend to replay past mistakes, maybe the mistakes that have happened in their life in the past. They'll keep talking about it, keep remembering them. All this, all these things, they tend to drain our emotional energy because you see your thoughts, the things you think about in your head, it can pull you up. You understand, and it can even make you go down. Let's talk about the simple ways we can protect our emotional energy. Let's talk about setting healthy boundaries. Know when to say no, know when to say yes, know when to say it is okay, and know when to say it is not okay. Stop pretending. Don't be afraid of loved ones and friends leaving you or abandoning you or thinking that you are lazy or weak. You don't have to explain yourself to anybody. Know what you feel and let it out. When you feel so tired to do a particular thing you are asked to, say it. I'm tired, I can't, or I am not okay. I can do it later. You don't have to pretend to be okay when you are not. Set healthy boundaries. That thing is choose your reaction. You know, one thing about life is this: you can't control how people behave around you or how what people talk about you, but definitely you can control how you react to those things. Yes, you can by not reacting immediately. Maybe when you are upset or when you are sad or when you are angry, don't react immediately. Hold on, take a deep breath, pause, and walk away from unnecessary arguments. Let me tell you, it's not all fight that deserves your attention. It's not all fight that deserves your energy. Walk away from those unnecessary ones. Then check in on yourself. Take it easy on yourself. Mm? Be compassionate with yourself. It's not just being compassionate with other people. Take it easy. Pity yourself. You're just a human being. Let go of the things that you cannot change. Invest on yourself instead. So check in on yourself. Make sure that you're okay first, because it's only when you are okay that you can handle situations, that you can even maintain good relationships with people. The things that you cannot change, let go of them, such as people's behavior, the past, and what people say about you. You can't change those things. Why bother? Choose rest and renewal. You can do this. You can actually do this through prayer and quiet reflections. Then another one is choose to protect your inner dialogue. Replace that self-criticism with self-compassion. Speak to yourself with kindness. Then celebrate progress, not perfection. Those small, small wins in your life, celebrate them. Count your blessings. Don't wait for a big thing to happen before you celebrate. It helps your emotional health because what you tell yourself matters. Yes, it does matter. Your inner voice strengthens your emotional resilience. So that will be all for today. But I want to give you key points that you take home with you today, which is your emotional energy is valuable and is limited. Then emotional energy are the emotional boundaries. Healthy boundaries are like tools, they are not walls. Then protecting your emotional energy allows you to show up better for you and for yourself and for others. Self-care is emotional strength, not emotional weakness. So you got to take care of yourself because you cannot pour from an empty cup. Protecting your emotional energy is an act of wisdom, healing, and self-respect. So bye everyone for now. We'll see you tomorrow.